I do like the way Sky thinks. A few days at a cabin in the woods with Rain, her girlfriend, away from not only the noise of civilization, but also a downpour that just doesn't seem to let up. Sounds like a guaranteed good time. That is, if Rain can keep her eyes on the road amid Sky's flirtatious distractions. Having made the trip myself multiple times, I have to say that's a pretty big if. Playing the part of Rain, the player is handed the simple task of driving to the aforementioned cabin, but you know how it is. When someone talks, unless you're trying to be rude or otherwise have a really good reason not to look at them, you almost always automatically end up doing just that. As such, even though this is a video game, I found myself behaving like I would in real life. In other words, when Sky talked, I made Rain turn to look at her. This might have led to a bumpy ride, as I did not always remember to ease off the gas during. Then again, the game doesn't have fail states or even a damage system for the car, so it's fine, right? Right. Even if you somehow end up smashing through trees like the side of the road is a pinball machine, just pause the game and get the car towed. What's that? I could just be a better driver? No. Given the complete lack of traffic on these bumpy roads, I suppose it's quite alright how every so often the player is actually prompted to throw caution to the wind and turn to face Sky. Here's the thing though. What happens if you comply? What happens if you don't? Should you hit the brakes or just keep going? Are you actually expecting me to answer any of these questions? Now, I don't know why I haven't even mentioned yet how much detail has gone into Sky's model, as there is a fair bit happening despite the low polygon count. I mean, even without ultra realistic lip sync or hair physics, sometimes it's just the small touches that help bring a character to life, and that is certainly the case here. That also applies to the scenery and the road leading the two young ladies to their cabin, its low res nature blending well with the other visuals. So much fog though. Thank goodness for the built-in GPS, or I might never have. Nah, it's fine. The path is relatively straightforward, and if all else fails, I'm sure Sky knows the way, having booked the cabin and all. All in all, this brief little lesbian road trip, which its creator has aptly dubbed Rain and Sky, is both super cute and chill. An easy recommendation if there ever was one. So what are you waiting for? A written invitation? In this kind of weather? I mean, all that rain and sky? Thank you very much for watching.